Hello everyone, today we are here for 2025's NXT's Vengeance Day. But before we get into all these predictions, remember to hit that like and subscribe button and hit that notification bell because it all helps out the channel for us to keep doing amazing, great wrestling content. But let's get into these predictions. For the first matchup of the night we have is Javon Evans versus Ethan Page. We had Ethan Page rejuvenating his heel run after not knowing where he was going to go, after he lost the championship and lost to Trick Williams. Now we have this direction of him losing his smile, getting his smile back, and all of this stuff. Javon getting his jaw shattered by Ethan Page, and they're doing this whole story of where Javon hasn't been able to talk. It's been kind of a great story, but there's an interesting caveat they added to this match where Javon Evans had to sign a waiver or something where he gets injured because he's not fully hit, because if he gets hit in that certain spot on his jaw, it could end up being worse for him. And so if he gets injured even more, WWE is not reliable. So I'm very interested to see where they are going to go with this. I definitely feel like Ethan Page does need the win to keep the motivation of this heel run going. At the same time, it's great to see Javon Evans back in the ring, but I really trying to understand where they're going with this. Is someone going to come in and help Javon Evans get the win? Or are they going to save him from getting worse damage and he still gets to continue being on TV? I feel like they don't want to keep Javon Evans off of TV for long because he's been off of TV for a while and hasn't been wrestling much. I feel like you want him on TV. Either way, I think we got two solid, great workers in this ring from Ethan Page and Javon Evans. I feel like they're going to get a great match, and I'm really interested to see where this story is going to go along. But I am choosing Ethan Page to defeat Javon Evans. Then we get into NXT Men's Tag Team title match of Fraxium, Nathan Frazier, and Axiom versus Josh Briggs and Inamura. And this match, it's kind of built last minute. I think overall it's going to be a great match. I think all competitors are great in-ring work, so I'm not worried about that whole aspect. Plus, every Fraxium match usually ends up cooking regardless of whoever it is. But my only thing is I definitely do think this team will eventually might be the team that will dethrone Axiom, just not in this match, because they've been building up the story of this team trying to get recognized, be believable, deserving an opportunity for the tag title. I don't know, I feel like they're doing this whole reset of the men's tag division in NXT. They're trying to build up all these NXT tag teams, but then at the same time they have this TNA partnership for Axiom. It's kind of like one of the centerpieces of it, going over to TNA doing all these matches. So I don't really think that Fraxium is going to lose here, but I am hoping this somehow will lead some type of story to try to help booster up the men's tag division in NXT, because I don't really know what direction we're really going here, because there's not much story to this match, but I do expect a banger of a match. But I do think Fraxium will retain their tag team titles. Then we get into Trick Williams versus Eddie Thorpe in a strap match. To me, this one's kind of complicated here because I feel like they've been trying to build up Eddie Thorpe as a believable heel, but it's like it was in the mid card and then randomly boosted up to the main event, and it's just kind of all been a bit of a mess. And Trick, I don't know really where they're trying to go with him, because we all know he ain't gonna beat Obafemi in the future. We all know that's the case. He's more likely to go up the main roster by after Stand and Deliver or something. But I definitely do wonder how this match is gonna go, because I feel like they can give out a decently good match in this match. And I just kind of wonder, because to me I feel like Eddie Thorpe should get the win though, just because he hasn't really gotten a big win over everybody. He's taken loss after loss, first with the triple threat match, then the match with Oba. But at the same time too, you can obviously tell they're building up Trick to go back after Oba, taking a slow long process for them, Oba and Trick, to have a one-on-one. So even though this feud's been kind of a bit of a mess here and there of having to build people, this and that person, I do see Trick Williams defeating Eddie Thorpe. Then we get into and that is Stephanie Varcour facing the champion Fallon Henley for the Women's North American Championship. In this match, I feel like it's going to be great because you have a great worker like Fallon Henley who's great, has been doing great things, and then you have someone who's obviously super freaking talented in the ring of Stephanie Varcour. And I feel like overall this feud has been pretty good. It hasn't been the craziest of feuds, but I definitely have enjoyed it. But I definitely do think we're definitely going to be getting a new champion here. And I also too, I feel like this match is a clear, I think, obvious winner, even though I think it's cool as Fallon Henley as champion, because she's definitely deserved her time as champion. I just don't know how you could make Stephanie Varcour lose this match at all, because definitely what I see the direction they're building to is Stephanie winning the North American Championship. Then they go off to Stephanie versus Juliet Stand and Deliver, probably in a unification match or something where both titles are on the line or something like that, because they're still teasing those two facing off in a match and reliving their history. But overall, I do think Stephanie Vaquer will end up becoming your new Women's North American Champion. Then we get into the Fatal 4-Way for the NXT Women's Championship of the champion Julia defending her title against Bayley, Cora Jade, and Roxanne Perez. And I feel like it's kind of obvious who's gonna win this, but I'm still very excited for this match regardless. I like every single person in this match, even though people want to like complain about Cora Jade. I don't think she's the worst wrestler in the world. She's not the best, but I still enjoy Cora Jade. I'm a fan of hers. It looks like obviously they're building Bayley and Roxanne for probably WrestleMania. That's probably going to be their WrestleMania feud. And then Cora is probably going to likely maybe continue her TNA stuff, or maybe something with Julia, or maybe if Stephanie does become Women's North American Champion, they do something with that. But the one thing I haven't liked about this whole feud is I kind of feel like Julia has been the weak link of this entire thing. Like, I understand she briefly became champion and you're trying to give her a whole bunch of people to really build off this reign, right? I just kind of feel like we haven't got as much Julia as champion because she's so great. I feel like her presence has been missed in this entire feud. So hopefully after this feud, she will get some more time. But I definitely do think this is a great highlight. Someone like Julia as the champion to go off and face somebody like a Bayley, someone great as Roxanne again, and Cora Jade, who's someone who is good. I feel like it's a great start, and it's a great highlight for someone like Bayley going down and to give a highlight to someone like Cora Jade, so maybe people can get interested in her. Then also to someone like Roxanne to give her interested, so when she ends up coming up and feuding with Bayley, it can bring more interest or intrigue about Roxanne. I feel like they're doing their part with this key process, but overall too, even though there's been some weak points with Julia in this feud, I still have enjoyed the back and forth between, Roxanne and Bayley, them teasing Bayley, coming out, hugger Bayley, all been great. Cora getting involved, the tension between Cora and Roxanne, Cora actually getting to face one of her dream opponents of Bayley, her actually getting the win is great. I feel like the whole feud has been evolving super good, and I've personally enjoyed every single woman that has been a part of this feud into this match. But I definitely do think Julia will retain Women's NXT Championship, but I'm definitely intrigued to see, will we finally see the official NXT WWE debut of Jordynne Grace down in NXT? I'm very interested to see, because the reports are saying she's coming down to NXT. And we get into the men's triple threat match for the NXT Championship with your champion Obafemi defending his title against Austin Theory, Grayson Waller. And I definitely do think this match is going to be good. You have all three great workers in this match, especially Austin Theory. He's amazing. But I definitely do think, just because of how lackluster the men's division right now, you're putting two great workers they can trust in Austin Theory and Grayson Waller to give a good match for Obafemi and a great start to his title reign of interesting and intriguing opponents that the past reigns haven't had. I think this is a great first step, and I've enjoyed this feud because it's kind of crazy how they haven't done anything with this Austin Theory Grayson Waller breakup. In the matter of a couple of weeks, they already make you believe, Shawn Michaels has made you believe that they actually might break up, because this is probably one of the second best opportunity for them to break up, because even though they should have broken up months ago with the whole DIY feud, this is the perfect moment. Obafemi, and really, for me, is I have to see it to believe it that they're actually going to break up, because they've been teasing this for so long and it just needs to happen. And I think there's a bigger possibility though, because WrestleMania Stand and Delivers there, so they might run the match at one of those two PLEs, but it's just going to have to wait and see, because I definitely do think it's just time for both of them to break up. But I've definitely interested to see how they're gonna go about it, because they don't break up here at this point. What is the whole point of teasing this breakup? Because you have another big opportunity moment to break these two up, and I think you should really need to turn Austin Theory babyface. He really needs to get that restart. Let him run and get a good run as a babyface, because I feel like he can be a future world champion in my personal opinion. I see the vision in him, and they need to do it. I feel like Grayson Waller being solo as a heel, some great work. And I feel like also too, this is a highlight moment for Obafemi, getting to face two main roster guys. WWE trust him to give a solid, great performance, for recently crowned NXT champion of Obafemi, and it's a great way to prolong his title reign with a kind of a mess of a division they currently have. And I'm interested to see, is this where that new NXT teased group is coming in? This new faction of NXT talent that looks like we haven't seen on TV before, that's been teased at Vengeance Day? Are they gonna appear in this match? Or are they gonna appear in the tag title match? Or are they gonna appear in the Trick Williams and AJ match? There's many different theories of where they could end up. They could even end up here to attack Obafemi, even though I don't think it's a smart idea to attack the ruler. Very intriguing to see. But overall, all of that, I definitely do 100% think that Obafemi is obviously going to retain his NXT championship, even though it's been some stories for NXT Vengeance Day. It's been a little lackluster or built up last minute. I'm still very excited for it because there's a lot of promising matches and promising outcomes. What will be the aftermath of this show? What will be the fallout of every single match? But overall, this is all my predictions for Vengeance Day. Let me know down in the comments. Who do you think will win every single match? And what is the match you're looking the most forward to? Let me know down in the comments. Hit that like and subscribe button. And we're just going to have to wait and see what happens. NXT's Vengeance Day. But that's all for me now. I'll see you all in the next one.